Dominic Colenso here. I'm here with Simon Hartley, and we're here today to talk to you about a great new event that we're running on the 12th of November at Bowcliffe Hall. Simon, do you want to tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing with the delegates on the day?
Absolutely. So there's a very good reason why we've teamed up on this. I think we both bring something massively different to it.
Yeah.
But the whole thing's focused on how to sell more. It's the world-class sales title is not by accident.
Yeah.
I've worked with a few sales teams over the years and salespeople, really because they understand the value of getting their headspace right and how much impact that makes to their performance and ultimately their results.
Absolutely.
They start to understand, as I did years ago, that when they're confident, focused and motivated on a consistent basis, and when they can better respond to pressure, they usually perform better, their results are better.
Yeah.
So really, my part of this event is to help people to understand how to engineer their focus, confidence and motivation consistently so that they can perform at their best.
Yeah.
And when I started with this, and the first sales team I worked with, their target had gone up from £1 million ahead to £1.5 million overnight. And the sales director said to me, I don't believe they can do it, nor do they.
Right.
Can you help? So really, we started on the premise that if you could perform at your best every day, would you stand a chance of hitting the target? And their answer was, well, actually, if I performed at my best every day, yeah, I probably would stand a chance. And that's really where we set our focus.
Fantastic. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and when I saw one of your posts the other day on this event, and
Right.
you'd asked a question: what could a Hollywood actor and a sports psychologist bring to sales? I think that's a very valid question.
Yeah, absolutely.
And actually, one of the interests I think is, well, what does a Hollywood actor bring?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's really, really important because I think there's a good combination between our two sort of skill sets. So what I'm going to be exploring with people is how you create that impact. How once you've got your kind of head in the right place, once you're being consistent, once you know what you're looking to achieve, how do you go in and have those conversations? How do you structure your pitch? How do you make sure that you're walking into that room with energy, or picking up the phone and actually getting people to really come with you on the journey? So I'm going to be introducing people to my impact methodology, which is around intention, mindset, presence, audience, content and technique, and we're going to be taking people through each of those steps. So I kind of like to think about it like an in-flight, pre-flight checklist. You need to be able to make sure that each piece of the jigsaw is in place before you go into that space to communicate. And why an actor? Well, if you think about Hollywood, if you think about Oscars, the people that we reward with Oscars are the people that are able to make an audience feel something. And I think in sales, that's actually a really, really important thing. It's not just an intellectual concept. We've got to get people to really kind of buy in emotionally to the product or the service that we're selling. So what I'm going to be opening up is a bit of a kind of toolkit, this actor's toolkit, which is incredibly relevant to people in business, and in particular in the sales environment, where you need to be able to capture your audience's imagination and take them on that journey with you. So there'll be a few kind of slightly different approaches, I think, to how to structure your impact around sales presentations and conversations.
Yeah, and I know from chatting to a couple of my clients, getting those conversations in the first place can be quite hard work.
Yeah.
So making the most of them once you've got them is critical.
Absolutely, yeah. And I talk to clients a lot about having that confidence, being able to influence other people and being able to find the right words under pressure, because sometimes you're completely prepared in terms of your notes and all of the kind of mental preparation that you've done, but when you find yourself in that environment, can you find the right words to sell yourself in the way that you need to?
Fantastic. So all the details will be on the link, which we're going to post alongside this.
Yeah, we're up there.
12th of November, if you need a diary check. In Yorkshire, I'm sure it'll be sunny, because it's always sunny in Yorkshire.
It's always sunny. Look, it's sunny here. We're both in Yorkshire. The sun is flooding in.
So we'll see you there.
Fantastic. Take care.
Cheers. Bye-bye.